It's not so long ago that Burton Albion taking on Derby County was a strictly pre-season affair. Things have changed over recent years for various reasons. This season marks just the third time that these clubs have shared a division. Bird, clever ball, Smith toward McGoldrick, just touched away from him. It's come for Sibley. He's urged to go for goal. Instead he finds Dobbin, who managed to get around the back. Good vision from Sibley to spot the movement.
I have to say it's a brilliant ball from Louis Sibley. He got the call and the scream from the fans to shoot. He sets his sights, but then just leans back, dinks a little ball over Tom Hamer's head. Dobbin gets there, but just can't get the contact.
Looped over this time, met by Collins again. This time it's dropped for Barkhazen. Bird racing forward in support. And Collins has joined the attack too. Sibley with him. Barkhazen wants it played short. Barkhazen's turn. Now Sibley with a first-time cross. Hughes with the header away. Arahan sends it in. Collins with the header! And what a header! Derby lead at the Pirelli. Terrific finish from the number 9.
Well, it all started from a counter-attack, having to defend our goal. James Collins makes 2 vital headers in his own box, and then we're driving forward, tried to probe our way, and when it comes to the left-hand side, ball in, Collins rises the highest, gets a head on it. Ball in from Harahan. Collins meets it, nobody challenges him. He directs it to the near post. Goalkeeper caught off his line and hits the back of the net. Great finish.
Back by Collins, the goal scorer. Clever header from Borthwick Jackson. Taylor stands up the cross, headed down, battered away by Wildsmith. Really good save. Derby haven't cleared yet, and they will now with McGoldrick.
Those little signs, they've reacted really well after going 1 down, Burton. I think it was John Prayford at the far post. Great ball in from Terry Taylor on that right-hand side.
Dobbin. In fact, a little short for Harahan. Brayford lining it up. It's a good save from the fingertips of Joe Wildsmith.
It's a wonderful save. As soon as Brayford stepped forward here against his old club, great first touch, sets his sight for that far corner. It was going into the corner as well. That is a glorious save.
Barkhazen, Noel Sibley took it instead. McGoldrick.
Good work again from Louis Sibley. Stepping forward. He wanted to see sight of goal himself. Clever ball from Harahan. Great touch. Heads up. Lays it back to McGoldrick on his left foot. Fortunately, always going wide of the far post.
Hamer with a long throw. Plenty of black and white shirts at the front post. Eventually they get it away. Dobbin is chasing after it, and Dobbin is onto it, and this is a brilliant chance for Derby. Dobbin has attention from the defender, and it was enough to put him off. Wasted opportunity.
There was a bit of pressure from the defender, but he has to do better. He's 1v1. Touch, he's looking around his shoulder. It takes too long, and even when he gets in the 1v1, he skies it over. Should really do better in there. Dobbin, it's a great chance, glorious opportunity to make it 2-0.
Garrett with the clearance. Just enough on it. And here's Hamer. Camwell. Smith was on his heels. It's come for Camera again. Hamer on Yango. Wildsmith equal to it.
It was well worked from Burton down this left-hand side. As soon as Camera comes in, Plays the ball back across goal. Onyango on the edge of the box. Smith does well. He makes the challenge. Hamer steps inside. Side foot, tries to find the corner. Wildsmith meets it.
Hughes. Alashaja. Now Camera. Urge to run at Smith. Camera to the back post. Dodu didn't gamble on it. Adeboyejo couldn't meet it either. And it just drifts wide.
Well, it's great work from Camera down this left-hand side. He likes getting in these isolated 1v1s. Little step over, chops back inside. Great ball towards the far post, and no one was gambling enough. They got to the back post, but there's no one really threatening to go through the net to get their head on it.
Prodded forward by Forsyth. Well, that's the wrong side of Cashin. Chance for Dodu. Wasted.
Opportunity missed again, Owen. It's a great ball. The wrong side of Erin Cashin, and at this point he's struggling. Dodu gets his sight of goal. You have to say Erin Cashin just does enough to put him off. But again, a great chance. Doesn't even hit the target. Doesn't work, Wildsmith.
Smith. Third again. Decent cross. Brayford got up above McGoldrick. Burton managed to clear. Onyango. Just runs over Cashin, who can't touch him. Adeboyejo. And it's Davis with the header behind.
But he's made a big difference on Onyango in that midfield, just being able to drive past players. Cashin realised this time that if he goes to ground or if he pulls him back, that's a red card for him, so he drifts past Cashin. Oshilajo gets in the box, drops his shoulder, and a good position from Curtis Davis. Get between the ball and the goal, and that's what he does there.
Ninth corner. Toward the back post again. Where's this dropping? It's the top scorer, Victor Adeboyejo, who gets the final touch. And what a final 10 minutes this has been set up for now. Burton back on level terms. It's 1-1.
And they deserve it for me. They've been asking questions. I said just 3 or 4 minutes ago, it feels desperate. And quite early in the game, they're knocking on the door, they've been creating opportunities. And this time, the top goal scorer makes no mistake. The ball into the box. In that first one, Erin Cashin, no one challenges enough on the second. And it's a striker doing what strikers do, following the ball, going towards goal. He's unmarked, no one's picking him up, nods it, goes under the legs of Wildsmith and hits the back of the net. Feels like we're lacking a bit of composure just to keep the ball for 5 or 6 passes, often forcing it or losing it.
Forward by Cashin. He's found McGoldrick, and he's found him really well. He's in the area of McGoldrick. Good cross! Well, Sula with a chance to win it.
Brilliant goalkeeping from Garrett. It looked destined to be in the back of the net, didn't it? Great work down the left-hand side from McGoldrick. Great feet, gets past Hughes. Great ball, terrific ball across goal. But Garrett, brave as you like, comes out and snuffs it away from the feet of Asula.
Cashin's ball away. Burton temporarily down to 10. Roberts with a good header. Asula finds Knight. Lakin is back on. There's Mendes Lang. And there's Ang's cross. Where's that one dropping? McGoldrick tries to find it. Smith follows up. And the free kick's gone against Derby, I think, for the challenge from McGoldrick.
Well, an absolute scramble in the box there, Owen. You always felt there'd be a chance, even though Burton had been pushing. Good play, goes down the right-hand side. Mendes Lang can't get it out his feet. Puts a great ball in. Clearances weren't there. Oshilaja does everything, just gets himself in front of the man and the ball.
Well, there is the full-time whistle, perhaps slightly earlier than we expected. The Derby end Burton Albion's 100% record against them at the stadium. They claim their first point from the Pirelli. It could well have been more. The Rams led for a long time after taking the lead through James Collins 22 minutes in. But Burton never quit, and they equalised 11 minutes from time through their top scorer, Victor Adeboyejo. Both teams had opportunities to win it. Burton arguably had more. Some good saves from Joe Wildsmith required for the Rams today. Derby miss out on the chance to go fourth in the table. It's finished. Burton won. Derby won in the A38 derby.